I spent my Tuesday evening with that file open on my desk, unable to touch my dinner. The file contained evidence of assault, entitlement, and viral social media posts. It involved Ashley Morrison, 24, daughter of Deputy Mayor Karen Morrison. Charges: assault on an elderly person, public endangerment, and posting harmful content online. It all started Friday evening at Santoro's, Providence's upscale restaurant. The valet service included 70-year-old William Bill Foster, a decorated Vietnam veteran working part-time to help cover his wife Linda's cancer treatment costs. Bill served in Vietnam from 1968 to 1970, earned the Purple Heart, and spent 42 years as a Providence police officer, retiring as a sergeant. His wife's stage 3 breast cancer insurance covered treatment, but copays and medications cost thousands. So Bill worked Friday and Saturday night 6-hour valet shifts. At 7:47 p.m., a white BMW arrived. Ashley Morrison stepped out in designer clothes, phone in hand, barely acknowledging Bill. He greeted politely, "Good evening, miss." Ashley handed him the keys without looking. "Just park it. Be careful." "It's brand new," she said. Bill adjusted seat and mirrors carefully. 42 years of police training made him meticulous. His injured shoulder slowed his movements, but safety mattered more than speed. The process took 3 minutes. When he returned, Ashley was waiting, arms crossed, face flushed. 3 minutes? You took 3 minutes to park my car? Yes, miss. I made sure it was safe, Bill replied calmly. 3 minutes is unacceptable. You're too old for this job. Move like an ancient man. Maybe you should retire. Bill maintained dignity. I understand you're frustrated. I'll try to work faster. Ashley's phone was recording. What's wrong with the service industry? Old people who can't keep up but refuse to step aside? Then she stepped closer. Maybe this will help you remember to move faster. She slapped him right in front of 15 witnesses and security cameras. Bill staggered. His injured shoulder twisted awkwardly. Ashley stormed into the restaurant like nothing happened. Security footage captured everything from 3 angles. The slap was undeniable. 30 minutes later, while Bill gave a statement to police, Ashley posted on Instagram, "Finally eating after the slowest valet service ever. PSA, if you can't do your job efficiently, maybe it's time to retire. Today I had to teach an old man about service standards." Sometimes people need to be reminded that speed and quality matter. She didn't mention she slapped him. She didn't mention he was a veteran. She framed it like she was doing the world a favor. Witnesses screenshot everything before she deleted it. Within 2 hours, screenshots were everywhere. Someone identified her as the deputy mayor's daughter. Someone else identified Bill as a veteran working to pay for his wife's cancer treatment. Ashley Morrison trended online. Justice for Bill went viral. 9 million views across platforms. She deleted everything and made her account private, but the screenshots lived forever. She was charged with assault on an elderly person. Given her mother's position and the viral nature, the case moved quickly. Judge Frank Caprio had seen the posts, witness statements, and security footage. 2 weeks later, Ashley walked into his courtroom. The room was packed: news cameras, veterans groups, social media activists. Bill Foster sat in the gallery with his wife Linda beside him, weak but determined. Ashley entered in modest clothing, without designer labels, accompanied by her attorney and mother, Deputy Mayor Karen Morrison. Her mother had issued a statement calling the charges unfortunate, claiming Ashley had reacted poorly to substandard service. That statement only made things worse. "Miss Morrison," Judge Caprio began, "you are charged with assault on an elderly person. How do you plead?" Her attorney stood. "Not guilty, Your Honor. This has been mischaracterized by social media." Judge Caprio turned to Ashley. "Do you have a voice?" "Not guilty. This has been blown out of proportion by the internet." Blown out of proportion? You slapped a 70-year-old Vietnam veteran because he took 3 minutes to park your car. Then you posted on Instagram about teaching an old man. Which part is blown out of proportion? "I was having a stressful day," she said. The service was provided by a decorated combat veteran who spent 42 years as a police officer and now works part-time to pay for his wife's cancer treatment. What about that was unacceptable? Silence. Let's watch the security footage. 3 camera angles showed Ashley berating Bill, stepping forward, and slapping him. Bill staggered. Ashley walked away. We just watched you assault a 70-year-old man because parking took 3 minutes. Want to reconsider your plea? My client was stressed. Stress doesn't justify assault, her attorney said. Officer Maria Santos testified. When I approached her inside, she said, I'm eating dinner. That old man is being dramatic. My mother is deputy mayor. You're wasting your time. No remorse whatsoever. The Instagram posts displayed on the monitor. The gallery reacted with disgust. You assaulted a veteran, then bragged about teaching an old man a lesson. You turned violence into content. Bill Foster testified, I work Friday and Saturday nights to help pay for my wife's cancer treatment. That night, I parked her car carefully. It took 3 minutes. She was angry, said I was too old, too slow. I apologized. Then she hit me. His voice cracked. I served in Vietnam. I was a police officer for 42 years. I've never been hit for doing my job carefully, and I've never had someone celebrated on social media for it. He looked directly at Ashley. I don't know what I did to deserve that. I was just trying to help my wife, Bill Foster said, voice trembling but steady. Miss Morrison, would you like to apologize? Judge Caprio asked. I'm sorry things got out of hand, Ashley said. I'm sorry Mr. Foster felt disrespected, but in the service industry, there are standards. That's not an apology. That's justification, Caprio replied. You just heard a veteran describe being assaulted while working to pay for his wife's cancer treatment. And you lecture about service standards? Then Ashley made her catastrophic mistake. She pulled out her phone, right there in open court, and started typing, Miss Morrison, what are you doing? Caprio demanded, I'm messaging my mother. She needs to know what's happening. The courtroom gasped, put that phone away immediately. My mother is deputy mayor. She has the right bailiff, take Miss Morrison's phone now. Ashley clutched it, you can't take my phone. You just used your phone in open court after being told to put it away. That is contempt. The bailiff removed it. Caprio read the screen aloud. Oh mom, this judge is being completely unfair. He's acting like I committed some horrible crime over a valet who was too slow. The veteran thing is being played up for sympathy. You need to call someone. This is political. Get me out of here now, absolute silence. Ashley had referred to Bill's military service as the veteran thing and asked her mother to interfere. Deputy Mayor Karen Morrison walked forward, devastation on her face. Your daughter just messaged you asking you to interfere. She accused Mr. Foster of playing up his veteran status. I'd like you to address this court, Caprio said. Karen took a breath. Your Honor, I didn't know the full extent until I saw the footage today. I didn't know she hit him. I didn't know she posted about it like it was something to be proud of. Her voice strengthened. I've spent 15 years as deputy mayor. I've worked on veteran support initiatives. I've looked veterans in the eye and promised their service matters. She turned to Bill. Mr. Foster, I am so deeply sorry. You served our country. You served our city for 42 years. You were working to help your wife when my daughter assaulted you. There is no excuse. Ashley cried, pleading, Mom, please, for once in your privileged life, be quiet, Karen said. You've said enough. Your actions will be addressed here, not by anyone else. She turned back to Caprio. Your Honor, I am not asking for leniency. I'm asking you to treat my daughter exactly as you would any other defendant. She assaulted a veteran, showed no remorse, bragged on social media, and asked me to interfere with justice. I've apparently failed as a mother. I gave her every advantage and somehow raised someone who thinks she can hit a 70-year-old veteran and turn it into Instagram content. I ask that she be held fully accountable. Whatever sentence you deem appropriate, she has my support. She needs to learn that our family name, my position, her social media following, none of that places her above the law. Ashley whimpered, Mom, how can you do this? Because I love you, Karen said. And love means letting you face consequences. Karen also announced her resignation as deputy mayor, effective immediately. I cannot hold public office while my family has brought such shame to a veteran. I need to focus on my daughter and on understanding how I failed to teach her basic decency. She walked to Bill. Mr. Foster, I am personally paying all of your wife's remaining cancer treatment costs, every copay, every medication. It's the least I can do. Bill shook her hand. Deputy Mayor, thank you. Judge Caprio delivered sentence, Ashley Morrison, guilty on all charges. You assaulted a decorated veteran, showed no remorse, celebrated it on social media, and attempted to use your mother's position to escape justice. Your sentence, 90 days county jail, 500 hours of community service at veterans facilities, mandatory counseling for 1 year, formal apology to Mr. Foster, video apology on every social media platform, and banned from all social media for 2 years. Ashley was taken into custody as she passed Bill. Mr. Foster, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, she said. Miss Morrison, Caprio said, I hope you learned that veterans aren't content for your Instagram. We're human beings who served and sacrificed. We deserve respect. 3 months later, Ashley was released. She completed her community service working with elderly veterans. She wrote a genuine apology that Bill accepted. She continued volunteering long after her mandated hours. 1 year later, she met Bill at the VA. Mr. Foster, she said, I slapped you because you took 3 minutes to park my car. I posted about it like I'd done something admirable. I was wrong. Thank you for helping me become better. Bill replied, quiet and steady, I didn't serve in Vietnam so deputy mayor's daughters could assault veterans for Instagram content. I served so everyone could be equal under the law. Your mother understood. Judge Caprio understood. Now you understand too. Ashley Morrison walked into court thinking her mother's position and social media following made her untouchable. She messaged her mother expecting rescue. Instead, she heard her mother tell Judge Caprio to treat her like anyone else. She heard her mother resign from public office. She heard her mother choose a veteran over her own daughter. That message became the moment that taught her the most important lesson of her life.